single, you are not married. When you are single, you are not married. Everywhere you go, you see happy couples everywhere. I mean, everywhere you go, you see happy married people. That only happens when you are single. When you are not married, you're not committed to anything. You everywhere you go, you meet with happy couples. Everywhere you meet people who are happily married. You see them all over when you are single. But wait until when you get married. Then you start seeing a lot of happy singles everywhere. Now that you're married, everywhere you go, you start seeing very happy single people everywhere. And yet, when you were single, you used to see a lot of happy married people. You used to see a lot of happy couples everywhere. Now that you are married, you have entered into that shoe or into that unity of being married. Then I don't know what happens. All of a sudden, you start seeing happy single people everywhere. You don't see happy married people. Now you have entered that wagon of being married or in a serious relationship. Then all of a sudden, I don't know what happens. You start seeing a lot of happy single people everywhere. I mean, everybody you come across who's single, you see them happy. While when you are single, you used to see married people happy all over. And until the time you get married. I don't understand what happens. And actually, somebody was telling me that this kind of witchcraft is difficult to explain. This thing a guy was telling me, he does not understand it. When he was single, he wanted to be married. Because everywhere he could go, he could see a lot of happy married people until he really wanted to be married. The guy was 28, but everywhere he went, be it weddings, be it in a public meeting, in offices, everywhere he went, to church, everywhere that he went, he used to see a lot of happy married people, happy couples, until the guy really said, you know what, enough is enough. Now I'm single, and I don't see a lot of single people being happy. So let me just get married. So the guy got married. Once he got married, within a span of 1 year, then the guy now started seeing and admiring single people. He started seeing a lot of happy single people everywhere. So the guy asked himself a question. Now this witchcraft, I don't know what this is. Is it witchcraft? Is it the guy who is experiencing or is seeing his own things, or you are also seeing the same? That is the only question I want to ask you, ladies and gentlemen, today. Is it true that when you are married, you see a lot of happy single people? Is that true, or is this guy who's going through, I don't know what the guy is going through. I don't know what to call it. Is it true that when you're single, you used to see a lot of married people happy, walking everywhere until you admired to be married? Now that you became one of them, now you became a married person, then all of a sudden you start seeing happy single people all over. Now, what do you call that? Are you going through the same thing? Or this guy is going through irrations, things that he does not even understand? Or it's just him who is going through this phase of life? It's not only this guy. I met also another lady who told me, Sam, I don't understand. When you are single, and the question I forgot to ask this guy is, when you were single, you were seeing a lot of happy couples. Were you happy then? as a single person. No, that tells you he was not happy as a single person. That is why he was admiring marriage life, which means this guy was not happy when he was single. And the question I want to ask you, my brother, my sister, are you happy as a single person? Or you're waiting to be married to be happy? Marriage will not bring you happiness or joy. Marriage complements what you already have. So the simple thing I want to say to those who are single, learn how to be happy single. So that when you get married, you will also be happy. But you cannot tell me that you are not happy when you are single. So now wait until you get married, then you'll be happy in marriage. Marriage is not a place that gives you joy and happiness. Marriage is something that you bring into that marriage. Whatever that you bring into that marriage is what will give you happiness or sorrow. Will you be happy? Learn to be happy. You cannot come to a marriage, you are not happy, and expect to receive happiness there. Learn how to be happy alone, so that even when you get married, you can bring happiness into that marriage. The simple question I want to put across to you is this: are you happy as a single person? If you're not happy, believe me, you will not be happy in a marriage. You will not be. You can't give what you don't have, which means you are not happy. You don't have happiness in you. So you will bring your misery to whoever that you get married to. All I'm trying to say, you can only give what you have. Now, as a single person, what do you have to offer? Can you offer joy? Can you offer happiness? So I told this guy, my brother, let me tell you something here. You are not happy as a single person. That's why in every stage of life that you go, you will go through with a lot of sorrow and misery because you don't know how to be happy. You have to give others, what you have. You can't give what you don't have. If you ain't got no love, you ain't gonna give nobody love. If you ain't got no happiness, you're not gonna make others happy. Believe me, you. A lot of people think that marriage is a place you enter and you start enjoying the fruits of happiness. Are you happy yourself? So learn to be happy before you get married. Otherwise, if you're not happy, waiting for someone else to make you happy is then gonna work. Because you are relying on external happiness that it comes and goes. The most valuable thing in your life is to value yourself and value what is inside or within you. If you're not happy inside you, you ain't gonna give no one happiness. You ain't gonna give no one joy if you don't have joy in yourself. All you need to learn to do is simple. Learn to say thanks even when things are not going on your way. So that even when they go the other way, you will know how to say thank you. What in marriage is what you send out is what you get. So you're not going to give happiness and joy to your partner. Don't expect that partner to do it alone and give you happiness. Learn how to be happy yourself. Ladies and gentlemen, YouTube name is Sam Ongoro. Kindly subscribe. Thank you so much for those who have subscribed and those who are about to. May God touch you and bless you in a very special way. Till next time.